Hey everyone, it's Diego Reyes for CNN Philippines 10, where we break down major stories from here and abroad into bite-sized facts in 10 minutes. Coming all the way from Tarlac, May Kawayan, Bulacan, and other places in the country, replicas of Our Lady of Peace and Good Voyage can be viewed at Robinson's Antipolo until January 27. Over 70 replicas were gathered as part of the celebration of the official declaration of the Antipolo Cathedral as the country's first international shrine. The cathedral's own replica was also brought to the mall. Every year, people travel to the cathedral to see the original image of the Virgen de Antipolo. But now an exhibit of replicas is placed right in a mall so that anyone can easily pay tribute to Our Lady of Peace and Good Voyage.
Dito sa pag-exhibit ng replika, malalaman mo kung gaano maraming taong nagmamahal talaga sa Virgen ng Antipolo. Kasi lahat yan ay mga personally owned. Yan ay kanilang alaalaga ng mga may-ari.
The Vatican decree declaring the Antipolo Cathedral an international shrine became effective last March. Meanwhile, over 500 images of the infant Jesus or Santo Nino are on display in an exhibit at the Cuneta Astrodome in Pasay City. Its opening marked the start of the Fiesta del Santo Nino 2024 and will be open from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. until January 27, a day before the Grand Procession. The exhibit displayed a great variety of images like the Santo Nino de Marino and even the Santo Nino fish vendor.
Ito ay from all over Metro Manila at yung mas malalapit na neighboring provinces just like Cavite, Laguna, Bulacan. May mga devotees na talagang ginagawa ito taon-taon.
According to Noli Hans, nearly 200 carriages are registered for the procession, which will start at the Pasay City Hall and end at Star City.
Nag-start lang kami para mga 30 to 40 lang. But now, you can see the long procession every last Sunday of January along Rojas Boulevard, nung araw pa hanggang sa Luneta. This is the grand procession of the Santo Nino.
Land Transportation Office or LTO Chief Vigor Mendoza admits the agency is still in what he calls a state of emergency when it comes to supply of plastic cards. Only 270,000 plastic cards are distributed at LTO offices nationwide, which are expected to last until the end of the month and prioritized for sectors like OFWs. By February, applicants will again receive paper driver's licenses. It's also uncertain when the supplies will become available, considering the LTO needs 8.6 million pieces for this year alone. Mendoza says they're pulling all stops to reduce the big gap.
Ang most advanced, prominent, and very transparent process would be yung ating agency-to-agency acquisition of license. No? Ito yung mga printing offices ng gobyerno. We have requested them to submit quotations.
With the shortage of plastic cards, the LTO has extended the validity of expired driver's licenses until April. And news from San Miguel Corporation. The conglomerate's president and CEO Ramon Ang led the launch of the expanded backyard bukid during his birthday. It is SMC's 750 square meter urban farm which was opened in 2021 to help support the company's staff during the lockdown. At present, the farm grows 36 types of vegetables and flowers. Joining Ang on the tour are SMC employees as well as Better World Community Center's beneficiaries who gave him handwritten birthday letters and cards. Filipino ballers put on a show in the B-League Asia Rising Star Game 2024. Led by Carl Tamayo, the Asia All-Stars defeated the Rising Stars. The former UP Fighting Maroons star led his squad, dropping 18 points with 3 rebounds. Big man Kai Soto had 9 points and a couple of highlight dunks. 30 Ravenna also showed his chops and range as he finishes with 5 points. Team captain Dwight Ramos had 6, while B-League rookie RJ Abarientos had 5 markers and dished out 10 dimes. Former PBA players Matthew Wright, Greg Slaughter, Ray Parks Jr., Kiefer Ravenna, and Roosevelt Adams combined for 38 points. Having a pet can have a number of benefits, so it's important to be a responsible owner for your furry companions. Let's find out how to properly take care of them.
If you're thinking of getting a pet, the first thing you should consider is your lifestyle. Do you have an active lifestyle? Are you the person who would just sit at home the whole day? on your laptop because it will change the dynamics in the house. The first thing you should consider is the breed. It's a large breed or small breed. If you're the active type that you can run every day, you're running marathons every weekend, then go for an active dog like a German Shepherd, Belgian Malinois. But if you're a type who would just sit on the computer at home or gaming or live a sedentary life, then you should get probably a lap dog, much smaller breed with less responsibilities. During the pandemic, umakyat talaga yung number of dog owners because people cope differently from the pandemic, one from the other. A lot of people really got pets for emotional support, things like that. So really owning a pet is a responsibility and really needs like a two-way communication with your veterinarian for the health.
Graduating film student Yvonne Balcubas' Among Us short film is among the entries in an international film festival. It is about a law student who has a different personality online. Yvonne tried to pass the movie in local film festivals, but it was not accepted. She also submitted outside the country, and now it will be featured at the Liftoff Global Film Festival in the United Kingdom.
That didn't stop me to actually pass the film like internationally. Kasi sabi nga nung mga directors na napapanood ko, if hindi man siya ma-recognize pa ngayon sa local cinema, baka may iba pang target audience na hinahanap yung pelikula. So it's really a huge pride for me, especially as a young filmmaker. Kasi nagsisimula pa lang ako. And also as a Filipino filmmaker, to be able to share yung talents ng Filipinos since it's all student, Filipino-led production team.
4 among the 92 entries at the Sundance Film Festival this year are Filipino-made. And So It Begins by Ramona Diaz is a documentary about the 2022 Philippine elections. Following two frontrunners, President Bongbong Marcos and former VP Leni Robredo, the 3 others are short films exploring taboos. Dream Creep by Carlos A.F. Lopez follows a couple who awakens in the night because of strange sounds. Thirsty Girl by Alendra Kin is set on a road trip, while Bold Eagle by Wami Alcazaren touches on existential crisis and finding love online. The Independent Film Festival happens until January 28 in Park City and Salt Lake City in Utah. Metro Manila Film Festival 2023 entry Rewind is now the country's highest grossing film ever. The movie starring real-life couple Marian Rivera and Ding Dong Dantes had a whopping 815 million pesos gross income nationally and 845 million pesos globally. It beat Catherine Bernardo's Hello, Love, Goodbye with Alden Richards and The House of Us with Daniel Padilla. The film, directed by May Cruz Alviar, is about John who wants to rewind his marriage with wife Mary with the help of Lods after they face domestic problems. The lead cast of new Miss Saigon has been revealed. GMG Productions announces Filipino-Australian Abigail Adriano is set to play the role of Kim. Abigail currently plays Kim in the Australian production of the epic love story. Meanwhile, Filipino-Australian singer Sean Millie Moore will play the role of the engineer. Sean is known for competing in X Factor UK and The Voice Australia. Cameron McIntosh's Miss Saigon comes to Manila in March and will run until May 5 at the theater at Soler. And now for our 10-second trivia. Who invented the CCTV? Leo Theremin, Marie Van Britten Brown, Thomas Edison, or Walter Bruch? Walter Bruch invented the CCTV device. He was a German engineer, and his invention was first used in 1942 in Germany to capture live video footages. The early forms of the device were used to monitor V-2 rockets during war. In 1949, CCTV became commercially available. And that's it for CNN Philippines 10. I am Jego Reyes, giving you news you can use, news you can trust in 10 minutes. Thanks for joining me today, and see you again next time.